Hey you guys, what's up? So today we are playing on the ARK dev kit, and I noticed an update. Well, the update included the Dodo Wyvern, which is pretty freaking cool, the MOSCHOPS, and I think the PEGOMASTAX or something? I don't know, but I wanted to go through the wow, holy crap. Dodo Wyvern first, because I thought it was the coolest thing in the dev kit. Now, this is obviously something that's going to be in for the Halloween event. Now, funny enough, guys, before we even get into it, I noticed that this was in the Scorched Earth folder, so maybe this is the creature for Scorched Earth's Halloween event. That's my suspicion anyways, because it was in the Scorched Earth folders and stuff. I mean, that doesn't mean it's going to be only for Scorched servers. It could be for any server, and it could just be in there as a placeholder. I have no idea. I also tried to find the correct textures for it, but I could only find the textures for the wings. I could not find the texture for the body, so obviously we just have this black hull with giant wings, which look freaking cool. But it does have multiple attacks. And guys, here's something else I found about this thing. It has taming animations. It has an animation to get up once it's tamed, and it has an animation for when it gets tranked out, which I have down the line down there. But this is the flying attack, so it's flying along doing its thing. I like how it has the little dodo wings flapping along. It has those goofy-ass wings. Okay, here it is just flying normally. I feel like those wings don't even do anything underneath the wings. Like, they probably don't do shit. Anyways, this is when it's just flying along, doing its thing. This is when it's breathing fire. So yes, it is confirmed to breathe fire. I'm pretty sure there's pictures of it blowing fire everywhere already and all that fun stuff. Again, I wish it was playing the fire attack animation, but I'm going to try and look around the dev kit at the end of the video to see if I can find the fire as like its own asset. This is a secondary fire attack. There are two fire attacks. One, which will basically be like, it'll spray it around everywhere in like a weird shape. And then this one, when it just like, if it was coming straight at you, it would just fire like a directly straight beam or something. Now, I'd imagine it's going to be like the Fire Wyvern's fire attack, to be honest with you. Like, I think that's what that's going to be. This right here, I think this is when it's hurt. I think this is the hurt one, when it gets hit by an arrow or something while flying. This might be the animation it plays. I'm not 100% sure because I put down a lot of these things, too many to keep track of. Here is the attack animation or eat animation. I don't know, ground attack, I think, or ground eat. I think that's ground eat animation. Oh, well, either way, this is when it's startled, all that fun stuff. This one right here is when it's on the ground casting fire. Now, I went ahead and I put a different texture on it so you guys can see some of the roughness and some of the really nice roughness and texturing that's going to be on this creature, because I figured it would be kind of cool for you guys to see that. Now, you can see it has a lot of detail, a lot of attention to detail with a lot of this stuff here. You can see the little wings, little fairy wings, has like little angel wings. Look at them, they flap when he fired. Look at it, they just flap everywhere. And then this right here, you can see the wings even better. This is when its wings are actually colored and correctly done and all that fun stuff. And this is the fire attack while it's on the ground, and it just shoots a fireball like directly in front of it. Again, I wish I could have gotten that asset and shown you guys, but unfortunately not. This right here is when it is tranked out and comes back up. It's just like, oh god, I'm tired. I'm waking up now. And then this right here is when it's taking off. I also wanted to show you guys this because I totally forgot about it. I don't know if this is a thing already or not, but it was listed under new stuff in the dev kit. These are Manticore gloves, and they look really freaking cool, but I don't know if they were already in the game or if there's something that they're just working on or something now. Like, they look freaking awesome anyways, and I suspect because there's so much Manticore stuff already, they're probably going to be adding an entire set of Manticore armor, which would be freaking amazing. They just have to work on it piece by piece, I guess, but like, this armor looks freaking awesome. It's like, I wonder what kind of stats this stuff is going to have, though. That's my question. And like the gems, because you see a lot of the armor that the Manticore has, it's decorated in like precious gemstones and stuff. So I'm kind of wondering, like, does that mean the gems are going to have some kind of power, or maybe you can imbue them with something? I mean, that would be pretty freaking cool if you ask me. Just imagine backhanding someone with these. Oh my god, these spikes. These things alone are a weapon. That's pretty cool. Anyways, here was the one that I told you about before. This guy taking off and doing all of his fun stuff. He kind of sinks down into the ground because, well, he's not actually taking off. It's just playing the animation. But anyways, guys, that is the Dodo Wyvern, hopefully coming to us this Halloween. If the ARK can get their stuff in line and they get it released at the correct time. But regardless, I am moving over to the MOSCHOPS. Now, the MOSCHOPS, I'm going to give you guys some information, just a quick rundown of the dossier, and what I had read was important. Instead of giving you guys the entire dossier on screen now, I'll just skim down through it for you, just to make it a little bit more enjoyable for you. Not that my videos are enjoyable. My videos are pretty crappy, but... All right, here's some information on the MOSCHOPS. All right, so in the wild, this thing is going to be extremely cowardly, which means it is going to run away from everything. Even when you've tamed it, it's not going to do anything to help you out if you get in trouble. It kind of looks like a Komodo dragon to me. I think I mentioned that when I did the dossier. This guy looks a little bit like the Komodo dragon, like almost if the Komodo dragon on a bulldog had a son or a daughter. Maybe this is what it will come out to look like. That's... That's the way I see it. This creature can also eat anything and everything. It's a herbivore, carnivore, omnivore, whatever thing. I think omnivore is just like eating one, or either one. I know omnivore is eating one, or, you know, you get the idea. I can't freaking talk today. I'm out of it. It won't fight. It's an omnivore, obviously, and it never starves because it can eat just about anything, and at the slightest provocation, it will run away. Now, what makes it interesting, guys, is it can train with its eating habits. So basically, if you want it to get prime meat from something, well, then it can get prime meat very, very easily. Like, you can train it to do that, or if you want, like, a certain type of I don't know, prime fish meat, for example. You can get it to get that, or maybe like berries or some rare plant materials or something. You can train it to do all of that. But again, guys, it's going to be extremely cowardly, so make sure you bring along your friendly little Tyrannosaurus Rex if you do decide to take this guy out, because he's not going to do you any favors. I'm telling you that now. He's going to run away. He's going to run away, and he's not going to do anything to save you. Anyways, hopefully I got that right. Maybe I should go over the animations real quick with you guys. So this is the bite attack. Well, not a bite attack, but like, well, I guess this is a bite attack. Yeah, this is the bite attack. This is when it's eating and all of that fun stuff. This is its running. Its running animation is really weird. I don't know. I don't like this animation because it like clips into the back legs and stuff. So like, it definitely needs some work, guys. But let me know what you think about that. I think I'm not a fan of this at all personally, and this is just standing still. I found a texture for it, but again, there were no textures for the entire body of it. I just have the plane, then I have the one highlighting all the nice line work and all that fun stuff that was done with this guy. Nice little set of chompers you got there, bud. You want a set of dentures? I'm gonna set you up for a dental plan. That's what I'm gonna do. And then this is obviously just a black mesh to show you guys again some little bit of texturing, because I could not find the texturing for it. Because it's not in the dev kit. I've searched everywhere. Anyways, let's move on to this little guy right here. The Pegomastax. I think that's how you say it. Mestix? I don't know. I'm going to call it the Pego. I'm going to call it the Taco because... Is this the Taco? No, this isn't the Pseudo-Taco. Whatever it is. It looks like it, though. Guys, let's get some facts going on this little guy. If you watch my Isle series, you'll know exactly what the Taco is, because it is the tiniest, most infuriating piece of shit that I have ever seen in my entire freaking life or had the luxury to play as. This guy looks just like it with this quill tail here. Now, I know the Taco has the quills, like, up to about right there on the screen. And then this thing has it, like, going all the way up. But are they related, or are they, like, a similar creature? Is the Taco bigger or smaller? And how big are these in reality? I'm kind of... Ew. Oh, ew. Look at the hairs on it. This chin. Gross. Or the thorns. I don't know. Yeah. Anyways. That thing's pretty gross. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go over this guy now. Here are just normal. It's standing still, doing nothing. Here is when it's just doing its little pitter-patter going forwards. Here is its... What the shit is this? A jump? I think this is a jump. I'm pretty sure that's a jump. This is just walking along, doing its thing. This is the roar. This guy has a roar, and it goes into the dossier, which I'm about to get into now for you guys. This roar is supposed to be really vicious, but it's a lot more bark than its bite. So basically, guys, this thing is among the bottom of the dinosaur food chain, and it is a small herbivore. And small is an understatement. This thing's like freaking tiny. But anyways, apparently can eat far more food than you might reasonably expect for a creature of its tiny stature. And its beak is perfectly evolved to get berries and seeds and rare flowers, mushrooms, all of that fun stuff. Now, it's obviously too small to ride, you guys, but it makes up for that because it is great as a farming aid. And a lot of you guys are going to want to know this because I know, or a lot of you guys are going to want this thing because I know a lot of you guys like farming. I actually love the aspect of farming in ARK. I love the idea of going to a swamp somewhere, making a little, like, mud shack somewhere, like Shrek, and making my own farm and being self-sustainable. I love the idea of that. I have not gotten the chance to do that yet, but it's something I plan to do later on in my ARK series, which is going to be ramping up really soon. I might actually go back to the normal map just for this, because the swamps in the normal map are just amazing. But anyways, this thing's going to be great for gathering rare flowers, mushrooms, and other things, and it can also avoid the fiber. So like plant fiber and stuff, which you may have an abundance of or might not have enough of because you want a ton of it. Well, it's going to avoid it. It can very easily avoid all of that fun stuff. And as well, it'll ignore any nearby creatures and continue foraging if there's anything around that could cause trouble for you. Now, if it's attacked, that's the point where it turns into a very aggressive animal and just begins threatening and screeching. So this little thing right here, it's little roars. It's gonna like, it'll scream and squeal and just everything at whatever it is and hopefully scare it off. But it's not really a threat, guys. Like, if anything if anything recognizes it and knows it's not a threat, like a T-Rex, if a T-Rex stands right here and just sees this thing whooping at it, it's just gonna freaking shit on it. It's gonna turn around and boom, like right on its face. But that's it. Or this little guy right here. Give me some facts about the Pego guys in the comment section below. Give me some facts about the MOSCHOPS as well in the comment section below. And if you think I should have one for my series. Now, this is it for the ARK Dev Kit series, or not series, but video, guys. Let me know if I've missed anything, if there was any updates at all. Please let me know so I can cover them, because I love, oh god, it's so refreshing to do these Dev Kit videos. You have no idea. It's so nice. I think what I'm going to do now, because it was requested, is I'm going to do a very, very slow flyby of all the creatures with no commentary, just so you guys can see them even better. Oh, if you have any information on the Dodo Wyvern, let me know too. I'll show you guys right now, actually. That's what I'll do. I'll show you guys right now real quick before we end off this video, because, there we go right here. Scorched Earth. You go into Dinos. And then you will see right here, Dodo Wyvern is in Scorched Earth. It is in the Scorched Earth thingy. Now, let me just check real quick, because, oh yeah, I had to give you guys a top view too of the Dodo Wyvern. Let me just slow this down way slow. Here we go. So here's the top view of the Dodo Wyvern right here, and all of its wings look great, actually. And something I wanted to point out, I really like how they have like the confetti black and orange tail that really captures the spirit of Halloween. Now, if this thing's like flames or something, if it has like flames during Halloween, that would be amazing. But I highly doubt they're gonna do that. Now let's just go ahead, speed up over here, and right here you can get a very nice top view of the Dodo Wyvern. Now this is obviously isn't part of the silent part that I'm going to go through very shortly. But yeah, this is it for this. I showed you guys where it was in the dev kit, so hopefully this isn't just limited to the Scorched Earth expansion. I would like to see this in normal ARK as well. But anyways, you guys, that is it for this episode of the ARK Dev Kit. If you guys enjoyed this video, please remember to smash the crap out of that like button so I know you want me to continue this series and keep you up to date with the newest stuff coming to ARK Survival Evolved. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns as well, leave them in the comment section below. And if you know of anything I may have missed in this Dev Kit video, also let me know in the comment section below. I would appreciate it a ton. Thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I will see you in the next video.
Would you give it all up for just one man? Would you stop to think how it might affect your life, affect your plans? It was a fever dream, my dear. It could not be real, but you fell head over heels into